Good afternoon. My name is Mr. Muloki, teacher of literature in English and French. Once again, I've come to you to continue with my presentation on how to analyze a novel in literature in English. In my previous presentation, I talked about the element of the story, which are very important if you want to analyze and understand a novel. The first element I talked about was the character. After the character, I talked about the setting. After the setting, I talked about the theme. After the theme, I talked about the conflict, and the last one was the plot. Today, I want to come with another topic on how we can understand when you're analyzing a novel in literature in English. I want to talk about the element of style. When you talk about style, we're talking about the way the author is writing. When you talk about the element of style, we're talking about the hows. The first how is how the characters are speaking. You need to understand also how the novel, the story is constructed. And the last one, you need to understand how the language is used in the novel. The first element of style is a point of view. The point of view is a perspective from which the reader understand the character and the way the character does or think. Is the way the story is written. That is the first one. And when we talk about that, the point of view, we have also two words which are very important to need to understand. The speaking voice and the persona. The speaking voice is the voice we are listening to, especially in a poem. When we talk about a poem, we listen to a certain voice. That is the speaking voice, the voice we are listening to. And the persona is just the person speaking. Remember, when you are reading a novel, we need to pay particular attention to the voice you are listening to. And when we talk about the point of view, we have three categories of point of view. The first category of point of view is called the omniscient point of view. In the omniscient point of view, the reader is all-knowing. The reader knows everything. He knows how the character thinks or does. He knows everything about the character. It's up to the reader. Reader knows already everything. The knowledge is just on the reader. The second point of view is called the first person point of view. The first person point of view is when the author makes one character to narrate or explain the story. And this one is very simple for you to recognize the first person point of view, because you see the use of I or we. So you're supposed to know what the character is. One of the persons in the story is explaining his own story or his own experience. The third point of view is called the third person point of view. In the third person point of view, the author uses the third person, he or she. And this one also is very simple for you to recognize it, because there will be, throughout the story, to be just about he, until the end of the story. So it's very important for you to know the point of view from which the story has been told. Remember, it can be either omniscient point of view, first person point of view, or third person point of view. And most of the time they will ask you a question, explain the point of view in this story. You're supposed to know that. The first person point of view, you know the presence of I, and throughout there will be I, or we. And the third person point of view, there is the author will be using we, no, he'll be using he or she. Thank you for following my videos. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube page. Till we meet again, I will come again next time with a very interesting topic. Goodbye.